you would let me know the ones that you have already decided to null pros, I'd appreciate it if you all have those available.
Okay.
All right. And I know that I have from the Public Defender's Office, I have Ms. Helen here with me in court today, and I see Mr. Vail on the line for the Zoom. I do know that an announcement was given prior to us starting the calendar today, but Mr. Vail, I'm going to give you another opportunity to make sure that everyone understands how to apply for your services if they want your services today, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you and good morning. If anyone would like to be represented by the Public Defender Office, it is imperative that you complete the application and submit it first. There is a link in the chat that will tell you how to do that.
All right, very good. Again, good morning. I'm Judge Eric Morrow. We have two calendars at 9 o'clock today. I'm going to start with the Orca B status conference calendar. These are all cases that have been reset for a second opportunity to be present in court. This morning, they were on a previous calendar and did not attend that calendar, so we gave them a second opportunity. The second 9 o'clock calendar will be the COVID arraignment B calendar. For those of you that are defendants, I just want you to know that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. I also want you to know that although you might be on Zoom, you should treat this as if you were in court with me. That means that if you're driving, I want you to pull over. If you're at work, I want you to find a place where you can effectively talk to us. And I'll request that you not be walking around, but you find yourself a stable place so that when the court gets to you, that we can properly address your case. You also have a right to have an attorney present at this proceeding. If you cannot afford an attorney, we have public defenders that are in court with me and that are on the line that you can make application for. And if you qualify, then you will be able to utilize their services today. You can also utilize the service of a private attorney if that's what you choose to do. Today, for the arraignment calendars, you have the opportunity to speak with a solicitor also to find out what their recommendation will be regarding the charge or charges against you. Once you find those recommendations, you can plead guilty or not guilty. If you plead not guilty, you will have the opportunity to have either a bench trial, which will be in front of me at a later date in the very near future, or you also have the right to a jury trial. If you request a jury trial, your case will be returned to a division judge and they will schedule you for a jury trial sometime in the future. All right. So this is the Orca B status calendar. If I call your name, please unmute yourself and let me know that, that you're with us. Position 1, Jermaine Linton.
That is our case. I expect him to be in court.
Okay. You can remain seated.
Thank you.
Position 2, Isaiah Chandler. Today, Ms. Marshall's story, I'll get through the calendar, and those that on the status conference calendar that are not here, I'll take your recommendation on the case, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
Position 3, Jamal Blackford. Position 4, Marcus Fields. Position 5, Winston Harris.
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Harris. How are you today?
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Harris, you have the opportunity to if you would like to speak with the public defender today, I'm happy to give you that opportunity to see if you qualify for their services. Is that what you'd like to do, or do you have a private attorney?
I have a public defender, Mr. Bell.
Yes, he is our case. I think Mr. Bell may speak with him.
Okay, all right, thank you. We'll be with you, Mr. Harris. Hang on the line for us.
Yes, sir.
Position 6, Michael Mitchell.
That's our case.
Okay. Position 7, Ji Young Lee. Position 8, Julius Anderson. Position 9, Brandon Timmons. Good morning, Mr. Timmons. Have you had the opportunity to speak with the public defender, or would you like the public defender to speak with you?
The person you let me talk to last time, when I've been calling up there, he gave me a number I was supposed to send my email to. I've been calling up there, and they told me it was a lady who was representing me, but I left a voicemail on her phone like 2 times, but this is not the person that's on here.
All right. So we'll give you the opportunity this morning, Mr. Timmons, to speak with, or get your application into the public defender to see if you qualify. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we've already explained to you how to do that. Again, I'm going to need for you to stop walking around, so I need for you to find a stable place to be. And so if you will go ahead and try to get your application in, that would be helpful to the court, okay?
Okay.
Position 10, Kelsey Royalston.
I'm here.
Will Kelbo on behalf of Ms. Royalston.
Good morning, Mr. Kelbo. How are you?
Good.
What are we going to do with Ms. Royalston today? Have you spoken with the solicitor regarding an offer?
I have not received an offer. This is the second time that she's been on one of these calendars. At the last calendar, I spoke to the solicitor but did not get an offer and was reset to this calendar, and I have not heard anything back.
Okay, so if you'll get with the solicitors, we'll put you in a breakout room once the calendars are completed, and maybe you all can work that out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Position 11, Jason Jones.
I'm here, sir.
Okay, thank you. And you're also position number 18 on the calendar. Mr. Jones, do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
As of right now, I'm about 2 weeks out from acquiring a private attorney. I was saving up money to get one to pay the retainer, and I get paid next Thursday, so I'll have them next Thursday.
A link in the chat.
Okay. Hold on to the line, Mr. Jones. I'll be back with you.
Yes, sir.
Position 12, Barry Bell. Position 13, Shaquille Garnett.
That's our case.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
I need to just speak with you.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Garnett. We'll have the public defender speak with you this morning. So hang on the line for us, please.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, sir. Say that again.
Okay, hang on the line and we'll have the public defender speak with you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Position 14, Chris Williams.
That's our case as well.
Mr. Williams on the line? We'll hold Mr. Howard to see if he joins us. Or maybe you can, someone from your office can contact them and make sure that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I actually this one.
Position 15, Israel Schaffner. Position 16, Anthony Barber. Position 17, Evan Lee Levy.
Yes, hey. Hi, Your Honor. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you activate your camera for me, Mr. Levy?
Yep. You should see something.
Okay. There you go. And for those of you who are on the line and have not muted yourself, if you'll do that for me, please, so that Mr. Levy, do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public
I have an attorney,
What's your attorney's name?
David Gaddis.
Is he going to be with us this morning?
I sent him a few messages. He's the one that told me about this court date a couple of days ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Have you paid Mr. Gaddis?
Yeah, he should.
All right. So you need to get him on. You need to get him on the line. Court started at 9. All right. So
Yeah.
I'll hold for his announcement.
All right. Yeah.
Position 19, Nicole Friend.
Here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Friend. Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
She does have a private attorney, Your Honor. I'm on the line. Attorney Jonathan Kester.
Good morning, Mr. Kester. How are you?
I am doing fine. Just trying to get my camera working. There we go.
Have you had the opportunity to speak with a solicitor regarding these charges?
I have not, Your Honor. I sent an email yesterday, which I'm sure Mr. Carr didn't get a chance to review. I think that's who my solicitor is. So I would like to speak with someone if I could.
Sorry, what was the name of the solicitor again?
I was told yesterday it was Mr. Carr.
Clark. Okay.
Carr, C-A-R-R.
Okay, I don't recognize that name, but I'll be happy to speak with you in a breakout session regarding an offer. I'm Erica Marshall Story.
All right, thank you, Ms. Story.
All right. Position 20, Travis Davis. He has an attorney, Tanya Askew, who has a leave of absence. We will be resetting that case till April 6th. All right, that completes the Orca B status conference calendar. We'll move on to the COVID arraignment calendar. Position 1, Bianca Bethea, B-E-T-H-E-A. Position 2, Belton Hill. Position 3, Bethlehem Bain, B-E-Y-N-E. Position 4, Danny Robertson. Position 5, Victoria Jenks. Position 6, Rachel Wright.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Good morning, Ms. Wright. Let's see, do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
No, sir, I don't, and I do not want to.
Just say that you like to speak.
You would like to?
I'd like to speak to the solicitor, please.
Okay. We'll give you that opportunity, Ms. Wright. Just know that you have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you, and I'll give you the opportunity to speak with the solicitor at the end of the calendar, okay?
Yes, sir, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Position 7, Zandria Ross. Position 8, Frederick Braxton. That case is being reset until the April 6th calendar. Medical.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Tamara Goodrum. I'm the Social Services worker that contacted the court on behalf of Mr. Braxton. So did I just hear you say the case is rescheduled until April the 6th?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Will we get new information as well?
Yes, you will. We'll send out a new calendar with a new Zoom link, okay?
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Position 9, James Cross. Position 10, William Palmer. Position 11, Alejandro De Paz. Position 12, Saeed Brown. Position 13, Gregory Escobar. Position 14, Aiden Jackson. Position 15, Ashley Lawless. Position 16, Tiffany Clark. Position 17, Janelle Moulton.
I'm here.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Moulton.
Good morning.
Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
I would like to retain a private attorney. I did not get notice of this hearing, so I'm totally unprepared. So if I can reschedule and to get an attorney, that would be perfect.
If you didn't get notice, how do you know to be here today?
Well, my ex-husband told me because he got notice of it, but I didn't.
Okay. But you make sure that Ms. Moulton, that the clerk has your proper contact information. All right. So after court today, call down and make sure that you're properly within our system.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a one-time reset until April 6th. Okay.
All right, that works.
And we'll expect that we'll move the case forward at that time. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Okay. And make sure that we have your proper address. All right.
I will call right now. Thank you.
All right. Have a good morning.
You too. Thanks.
Position 18, Wallace Jones. Position 19, Nikki Mamar. Position 20, Freeman Hambrick. Position 21, Danielle Humphrey. Position 22, Robert Lester. Position 23, Oja Price.
I'm here.
Yes, good morning, Ms. Price.
Good morning.
Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
I do not have a private attorney. I would like to get one if I need to.
Okay. Well, you've got notice of this calendar well in advance of today. Would you like to see if you qualify for a public defender this morning?
Yes, I got the application.
Okay. So go ahead and do that, and we will give you the opportunity to see if they can help you this morning, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Position 24, Joseph Wangari. Position 25, Brandon Smith. Position 26, Eugene Brown. Position 27, Terrell Smith. Position 28, Edward Matheny. Position 29, Serena Raming. Position 30, Sean Thompson. Mr. Thompson, good morning. Would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender this morning? I'm happy to let you speak with the solicitors. You've been charged with simple assault. If you want to have an attorney possibly represent you today, you have that opportunity. Just know that if you speak with the solicitors, you have the right to, they're the ones prosecuting you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you, as they will be the ones that if you don't settle this case, that will be taking it to trial. You understand that? All right, with that knowledge, what would you like to do this morning? Okay, we'll give you that opportunity. Ms. Marshall Story, Mr. Thompson is in court with me today and would like to speak with someone from your office.
Okay, Your Honor, that's fine.
Position 31, Danny Harvell.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Harvell.
Good morning.
Again, do you have a private attorney or would you like to speak with a public defender today?
I would like to use a public defender. I was trying to recently fill out an application like a day or two ago, but they kept saying that I wasn't filling it out correctly, but I was filling it out to the best of my knowledge and the best of my abilities. I answered all the questions and I provided all the information, but I just asked for the application again in the chat. So I'm going to try to fill it out again and send it to them, and hopefully all my information goes through this time.
Okay, very good, Mr. Harvell. We'll give you that opportunity, okay? So, and if you're having trouble, we will have someone speak directly with you to see if they can help you, okay?
Yes, because it was the part about employment. I work a side job. I don't really have like.
Okay, you don't have to tell me. You can tell them, okay?
Okay.
So hold on. We'll be with you. Position
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Position 32, Giovanni Banks. Position 33, Latasha Langford. Position 34, Kamu Battle. Kamu Battle. Position 35, Douglas Walker. Position 36, Isaiah Bailey. Position 37, Zachary McIntosh. Position 38, Marquez Louder. Position 39, Michael Young. Position 40, Kamura Eubanks.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Eubanks. Have you had an opportunity to hire a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
No, sir. I'll be representing myself.
Okay.
I would like to speak to a solicitor.
We'll give you that opportunity today, Mr. Eubanks. Position 41, Bianca Duvall.
Your Honor.
Yes.
My bad. I was trying to say I was here. I think my microphone was cut off.
Oh, okay, Mr. Louder? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Louder.
How you doing?
Doing well, thank you. Let's see. Would you like to speak with the public defender today?
I have a private attorney, but she couldn't make it because of family issues this morning.
Have you paid her?
No, but she's like I'm good with her though.
All right, what's her name?
Karen Hines.
All right, inform Ms. Hines that she is going to need to, before your next court date, file an entry of appearance on your behalf. I am going to allow you one reset until April 6th.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I will expect you and Ms. Hines to be present at that time and ready to proceed, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good day.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I believe Michael Young is trying to say that he's here.
Okay. Can you hear me, Mr. Young?
Yes, I can. You call my name and
Mr. Young, your internet is, it looks like you're outside. Your internet's not so great. Can you find a better place to talk to us?
I'm in the house.
Okay. So that's the best place you can get for your internet?
Found a better place. Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, I'm well, thank you, sir. Let's see, would you like a public defender to represent you today?
Yes.
All right. Have you heard about have you heard how to go ahead and make application? Can you do that for us?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, it's in the chat, so you're going to need to fill out the paperwork in the chat to see if you qualify. All right.
Okay.
So you see if you can make that happen, and I'll get back with you. Okay.
Okay.
Position 42, Terry Price.
Good morning, y'all. I'm here.
Good morning, Mr. Price. Let's see. Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender?
I would like to get a public defender.
I'll need for you to go ahead on and start trying to fill that paperwork out to get to them, okay?
Okay.
We'll get back with you. Thank you, sir. Position 43, Sean Morgan. Position 44, Tamora Smith. Position 45, Michael Robinson.
Yes, sir. I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Do you
Good
have
morning.
good morning. Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today?
I'd like to speak with a public defender.
You'll go ahead on and start making applications so we can move it along. We'll have someone speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Position 46, Jaquez Jackson or Jacques Jackson. Position 47, Maquan Tiller. Position 48, Shazmore Ray Few. Position 49, Kai Key. Position 50, Traore Sadu. Position 51, Derek Marshall.
Judge, here Michael from Mr. Marshall. Good morning again. If I may, Judge, could I ask this court to set this to the next status calendar? That would give me ample time to communicate with the state, discuss possible resolution with my client. And I can reach out to either Ms. Marshall Story or Ms. Whoever will be handling the case.
Okay, well, my next status calendar will be April 6th.
That is fine with us, Judge. That's okay.
That's fine. We'll reset you for April 6th and be prepared to go forward at that time.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
May I inquire, is this being reset for a plea? Is there a purpose for the reset?
To give me time to get up to speed both with Ms. Marshall and then get with you, Ms. Marshall's story. It will be your case, I assume.
Yes, it is. So feel free to contact me once you've had an opportunity to speak to your client.
I will do so. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Position 52, Brandon Lusk. Position 53, Carlos Teasley. Position 54, Jarvis Griffin.
I'm here.
Good morning, Mr. Griffin.
Good morning.
Let's see, can you activate your camera for me? Thank you, sir. Mr. Griffin, do you have a private attorney or would you like to speak with a public defender today?
No, Your Honor.
No to both?
No.
What would you like to do today?
I like to represent myself.
Okay. You'd like to speak with a solicitor?
No.
All right, well, if you're going to represent yourself, you have a right to plead guilty or not guilty.
All right.
All right, so how are you going to plead?
Guilty.
Okay, so let me just say this to you, Mr. Griffin. You're charged with obstruction of a law enforcement officer and carrying a concealed weapon. Quite possibly, these charges could carry jail time with them. I've seen the solicitor's office.
Hold on real quick.
Hold on, let me just finish this. I've seen the solicitor's office in time to ask for up to 12 months in jail for carrying a concealed weapon. So you want to plead guilty without knowing what the recommendation is going to be?
No, I thought this was something different. I thought it was just for drive with no license. No, I thought it was.
Okay, you're charged in case 21C0V0000067 with obstruction of a law enforcement officer and carrying a concealed weapon. Each of these charges carries a maximum penalty of 12 months in jail and or $1,000 fine.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that, Mr. Griffin, what would you like to do today? Would you like to speak with the public defender regarding these charges?
Nah, I do. I thought it was some other stuff.
Okay, so we'll need for you to go ahead and make application. And if you qualify, they'll represent you, okay?
All right.
Position 55, Lachey Frazier. Position 56, Laquana Smith.
Here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Smith.
Good morning.
Do you have a private attorney or would you like to seek assistance for a public defender today?
Yes, I just got an application. I'm finna fill it out now.
All right. We'll be back with you. Thank you, Ms. Smith.
Okay.
That's the end of the calendar. Is there anyone on the line who either joined us late, did not hear their name, or okay, let's see. So there's no one on Zoom. I have a number of people here in the courtroom with me. Yes, sir. Stand up for me.
He's position one. He's our case.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Linton. They'll be with you. Yes, sir. Douglas Walker. position 35 on the COVID arraignment calendar. Mr. Walker, would you like to seek the assistance of the public defender today? Okay, we'll give you the opportunity to make an application. All right, so you'll just have a seat for it. Someone will be with you. Anyone else?
Your Honor, David Gaddis via Zoom for Evan Levy.
You know what position Mr. Levy is?
I apologize, Your Honor. I do not have the calendar.
Your Honor, I believe he's on that Orca B status calendar.
I think it was 17.
That's correct. Number 7, position number 17.
That's Mr. Levy, Your Honor. He's present.
Yes, yes. Good morning, Mr. Gaddis. What have you had the opportunity to speak with the solicitor regarding this matter?
Your Honor, it has been some time, and I need to consult with my client on an issue. Would it be possible to have the matter rescheduled to the April 6th calendar so I can reach out to both my client and the solicitor in the case?
Okay, Mr. Gaddis, we'll give you that one-time reset until April 6th.
Very good, Your Honor. My client is present. May both of us be excused?
Yes, we'll see you on April 6th. Thank you.
Your Honor, just to be clear, that'll be via Zoom, correct?
It's via Zoom, or you can come down to the courtroom. Either way.
Very much, sir.
All right. Have a good day. Okay. So let me go to position 10, Mr. Kelbaugh's case, and position 19, Mr. Kester's case. They both, I think, need to speak with a solicitor. Ms. Marshall's story.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you all divided these cases up, or how is this working this morning?
Yes, this morning, Ms. Gathea will take the first half of the calendar, as Mr. Henderson often does, and I'll take the second half. So the two cases you just mentioned, I'll need to speak with them.
All right, so since Mr. Kelbaugh's position 10, let's just start with Mr. Kelbaugh. So if we can put Ms. Marshall's story and Mr. Kelbaugh in a breakout room. And
Your Honor, I may be able to assist because we actually have the offers on these cases. Ms. Gathea, would you mind taking number 10, and I'll take the second gentleman just so we can move the process along a little faster?
That is fine. Say the name again for position 10.
Royalston.
Okay, yes. Okay.
All right. So, so Ms. Gathea and Mr. Kelbaugh in a breakout room, and Mr. Kester and Ms. Marshall Story in a breakout room. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so
Good morning, Your Honor. Michelle McCutcheon for the state. How are you today, Judge?
I'm doing well, Ms. McCutcheon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Would you also place me in the breakout room with Ms. Githia? I'll be assisting her today.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
So if we can make that happen, please. And Mr. Vale, are you with us?
Yes, Your Honor.
I think it worked effective what you did last time. You tell me what you did last time speaking with people in a breakout room.
Your Honor, that would be fine. However, I did just receive a message from Mr. Howard, so I would defer to him about how he'd like to do that today.
He's not in the court with me now, so if, I'll inquire with him when he comes back. Okay.
That sounds good.
All right. So if you all, those that want to make application for the public defender, please continue to go ahead and do that so that we can move the calendar along. Those of you that are waiting for that are pro se, that are waiting for a solicitor, I'll need for you to hold on the line for me.
Okay.
Someone that can speak.
I apologize, Your Honor. I just want to be sure that Mr. Royston is going to be in a breakout room with Ms. Gathea. And
it's going to be Mr. Kelbaugh and Ms. Gathea in a breakout room. I don't, Mr. Kelbaugh, you don't want your client in there with you, or do you?
I don't believe she needs to be in there, Your Honor.
All right, so just Mr. Kelbar and Ms. Kathia.
I think, Your Honor.
And
I
Ms.
think-
McCutcheon also.
Oh, and Ms. McCutcheon, of course. All right, so court will be in recess until we have some announcements.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I was
Yes.
trying to find out what I'm here for today exactly.
This is Mr. Price.
Yes.
You remember what number you were, Mr. Price?
I think 30 something. I can't remember.
Okay, Mr. Price, you've been charged in case 21C0V000055 with discharge of a firearm near a public highway or street.
Okay. They had gave me a ticket for that, right?
That's correct.
And so is there like, can I like pay for it?
They gave you a citation as opposed to possibly arresting you, Mr. Price, because that was in the midst of the COVID. And so citations were being issued as opposed to arrest warrant. So I would suggest to you that you do what you've already requested and speak with a public defender regarding this. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and continue to make application if you have not.
Okay. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Hold on, are we having a problem putting Ms. McCutcheon? Okay, there she goes. And Ms. Thea? Someone else had a question?
Yes, Nathan Jones.
Yes, Mr.
Oh.
Yes, Mr.
I told you that I was about 2 weeks away from acquiring my attorney. He told me to hold. If I wasn't speaking to a solicitor, would I be able to get it reset to the 6th, to April 6th?
Yeah, do you remember what number you were, Mr. Jones? Okay, all right, thank you.
I was 2 of them.
I've got you, sir.
All right, thank you.
I had a question, Your Honor.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, Mr. Jones. Let me just say this: we had you on a calendar initially. You did not show up for that calendar for one reason or another. We placed you on.
Up to the last calendar. That's I got it reset to this day.
Oh, okay. All right. And why did you get a reset the last time?
I just was blindsided by it. I had just moved back to Georgia and I didn't even know about the court dates. I told her I had just got a job, so I had been working since then to save the money up to pay the retainer.
Okay. Are you sure that you don't want to speak with the public defender today?
I'm positive if I can get it reset that I have my money. I have majority of my money. I'm just putting it together. I have children and stuff that I'm taking care of as well, so it was just pulling the money together. But I have majority of my money. I just have to wait for another paycheck, which is this Thursday.
Okay. I'm going to give you one additional opportunity, Mr. Jones. I'm not going to give you a third opportunity, okay? So either you have an attorney the next time you come to court, or you be ready to move forward with the case. You understand?
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So April 6th, you'll get a notice the same way you got this notice, all right?
Yes, sir.
Just know, Mr. Jones, that on April 6th, if you do not show up to court for whatever reason, a bench warrant will be put out for your arrest. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So regardless, you make sure you come back. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
May I be excused?
Yes, have a good day.
You too.
Someone
I
else.
had a question, Your Honor.
Yes.
Danny Harville.
Yes, Mr. Harville.
You wanted us to wait right here until you came back because you said you was about to go on break, I believe, or something.
Yes, yes. So you're making an application with the public defender. I'll need for you to continue to do that. And,
I'm finished.
Okay. So they will be getting with you and And once they are able to report on your case, they'll come back. So I need for everyone just to hold on while we deal with other people. Okay.
Okay, so yes, we just need to stay on hold. Okay,
Just
thank you.
stay on hold for me. Ms. Marshall Story and Mr. Kester, they need to go into a breakout room.
That's correct. Thank you.
Okay. The court will be in recess. This is position 41, Bianca Duvall. Good morning, Ms. Duvall. Let's see, today is arraignment day. Do you have a private attorney, or would you like to seek the assistance of a public defender today? Yes, to the public defender? Okay, so we have someone today. You'll need to make application as soon as they can. They'll be with you, okay? All right, so just have a seat. Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, I believe we have an announcement on number 19 on the Orca B status conference calendar, if you'd like to hear that at this time.
Yes, give me one moment. Position 19. Nicole Friend.
Yes.
Okay, what's the announcement?
Your Honor, this is Jonathan Kester, attorney for Miss Friend. Your Honor, what I'm asking the court right now to do is for us to be reset to the April 6th calendar. I've gotten an offer from the state. I also just received the discovery. I'm a newer attorney to the case. I substituted in for another attorney some time ago. And I just want some opportunity to speak with the offer with my client and to produce a counter offer in that amount of time if I feel like it's necessary. And then perhaps we can get this resolved all on the April 6th calendar.
Okay, that's fine with me. I've been told that the April 6th calendar is now full. So the next calendar is going to be April 13th. Will that work for you, Mr. Kester?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will see you and your client back on April 13th.
All right, and that's at the same time, Your Honor?
Yes, it will be.
And Your Honor, just making clear the record does reflect that discovery was sent to Mr. Kester during the breakout session.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
That is correct, Your Honor. I did receive it.
All right, very good. Anything further this morning?
No, sir, Your Honor. Maybe
nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Okay, yes, have a good day.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Doyle.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, is there, Mr. Calbar, is there an announcement on your case?
Yes, Your Honor. So I've spoken to Ms. McCutcheon and Ms. Guthiea, and I have a plea offer. Ms. McCutcheon is downloading some discovery documents and will be emailing those to me. I'll speak to my client about that plea offer. Ms. McCutcheon has told me that the plea offer will remain open only for today. And so I need to review this discovery and speak to my client about that. And then we'll come back and make an announcement.
Do you need to go into a breakout room with your client?
I could either a breakout room or I could call her by telephone.
It's up to you, Mr. Calbar, whichever you prefer.
I think probably a breakout room would be great if that could be done.
Okay, I think we can achieve that. Your client is on the Zoom, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Ms. Smith, can we put Mr. Calbar and his client, Ms. Royalston, and Ms. Royalston, can you activate your camera for us?
In the breakout room, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. All right. So let's see. There are a couple of pro se people that want to speak with the solicitor's office, and that is going to be on the COVID arraignment calendar, position number 6. Ms. Rachel Wright. Ms. Marshall Story, I'm sorry, I can't remember which
I have the latter half of the calendar, Your Honor, starting at what position?
That's fine. This is.
Yeah, the latter half. I'm sorry. I wrote on all of it.
That's fine.
This would be me, Your Honor.
Case.
Number
So if we can put Ms. McCutcheon and Ms. Wright and Ms. Bethia into a breakout room so that they can discuss. So Ms. Marshall-Story, you have position 40. Is that your case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. He would also like to speak with a
Okay, Mr. Eubanks, Ebanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're going to put us in a breakout room?
Yes. So,
thank you.
Ms. Smith, if you'll put Ms. Marshall-Story and Mr. Eubanks into a breakout room when you get a moment. All right, the court will be in recess. Is there an announcement regarding, let's see, Miss Wright's case?
Yes, Your Honor. We recommended diversion and she accepted.
And you will get her the necessary paperwork that she's going to need for that?
Yes.
All right. And it's my understanding that, Ms. Wright, if you complete diversion, that the charge against you will be null process. Is that correct, Ms. Kathia?
Correct.
All right.
And I did inform her of that.
All right, very good. Anything further with Ms. Wright this morning?
No, that's all, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, Ms. Wright.
Thank you so much. Am I dismissed?
Yes, have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, I think that's everyone who wanted, that was pro se, that wanted to speak with the solicitor. So we'll be in recess until one of the PDs gets back.
And Your Honor, I'm sorry, Judge, regarding Mr. Kelbaugh's case, I see he's not on, but I've sent discovery to him as well as the plea offer. So we'll just hear back from Mr. Kelbaugh.
Yes, very
All right,
good.
thank you.
Depending on what he wants to do, I'd like for you to go ahead and put the offer on the record.
I will, Judge. Mhm.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Price.
Yes, I filled out the application and I emailed it, and so now I'm just trying to figure out what to do next.
Okay. We only have two public defenders with us this morning, so as soon as they can get to you, Mr. Price, they're going to get with you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ms.
And Your
Patrick.
Honor, I have an announcement on position number 40.
Okay. Hold on 1 second for Ms. Marshall's story, if
Okay.
you wouldn't mind, Ms. Patrick. Yes.
Good morning,
well,
Your Honor.
good morning.
Mr. Price, your application you sent in, it was blank. So could you resend it, please? It was completely blank. There was no information on it.
None?
None whatsoever, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'm sorry, Ms. Marshall's story. What's the announcement?
Your Honor, on position number 40, the state's offer is the maximum at this time based on the charge of carrying a concealed weapon, 1 year to serve and $1,000 fine. And Mr. Ebanks has decided that he would like to fill out the application to be represented by the Public Defender's Office.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Eubanks, can you go ahead and get that done for us?
Yes, sir. Can you resend the link?
It's in the chat.
It disappeared from me. I'm sorry.
As soon as our public defender comes back in, I'll have them send it to you. There are
All right, thank you.
other people right now. Let me see if I can.
Mr. Ebanks, if you drop your email in the chat, I'll send you the application over.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Patrick.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
Hi. I just got the phone with Mr. Vail. He was, well, I guess there was a confusion of who I am in the system. First, I believe he was defending me, but now he doesn't think so. So my birthday is wrong within the court system. So I would like to come down personally and I guess resubmit an application and correct my information within your system, because I guess they think I'm somebody totally different.
All right. So you only appearing as Isaiah on the screen. What's your full name?
Isaiah Chandler.
Chandler. Okay, Mr. Chandler, I do have Mr. Howard here, who's a public defender. He would like to speak with you regarding your case. So are you able to give him your number so that he can give you a call? Can you put that, can you put that in the chat for us?
Okay, and then Mr. Howard, you said?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, so just hold for his call.
Your Honor, is there anyone else that the solicitor's office needs to speak with?
I don't believe so, Ms. Marshall. Oh, yes, there are some people in the court. I'm sorry, tell me your name, sir. Mr. Thompson.
I believe that's position number 30, Sean Thompson.
Right. Let's see. Do you have a cell phone, sir? Okay. Can I have him call you, Ms. Marshall Story?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Can you put your number in the chat for me and I'll get that to him?
Okay.
Isaiah, he's not going to be, if you'll just send it generally. I'm talking to Mr. Isaiah, who had a question in the chat regarding Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard, you're not, he's saying that you're not listed in the chat. Okay. Okay, Isaiah, if you can just send it generally, then we'll get, Mr. Howard will get the number for you. And Ms. Marshall Story, if you will send yours generally also, I will get that to Mr. Thompson.
Okay. Okay, I just sent it, Your Honor.
Thank you. And you can give that to, oh, you got it, okay. Mr. Thompson, if you will go outside and call Ms. Marshall Story, she'll speak with you, okay? All right. Yes, Mr. Harvell, you're still going to need to stay on the Zoom link until we get an announcement on your case.
In Your Honor, I am ready on positions 35 and 41.
Okay.
of the COD arraignment fee.
35 is Douglas Walker.
Correct, Your Honor.
What's the announcement?
We are pleading not guilty. We're going to waive the arraignment. And we would like to schedule it for a jury trial, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll have to have the we'll have to get the case management order complete so that it can be submitted to the division judge. Okay. All right, and Mr. Walker is on Zoom.
No, Your Honor, he's present here in court.
Okay. Are you going to formally waive arraignment, or do you want me to arraign him this morning?
We're going to formally waive it, Your Honor, and I
Okay.
will be submitting that form, uploading it to Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
All right, Mr. Walker. So your case is going to be returned to a division judge, and you'll get notification of your next hearing date and your jury trial. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Your Honor, I just wanted to update the court regarding Miss Royalston.
Okay, that's
Position 10.
what's the announcement, Mr. Calbar?
Your Honor, so I received the discovery information from Ms. McCutcheon, and I've discussed it with Ms. Royalston. She is calling a family member of hers right now to talk about the plea offer. So I would just ask for a little time, maybe 45 minutes this morning for her to come back and we'll discuss it further.
And so well, let me ask you though, why weren't you all able to rectify that when the case was?
I believe the breakout room, we have audio from the breakout room.
Until later on.
Miss Marshall Story.
Yes.
We can hear you. I think you're on the phone. Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that.
Well, that's no problem. She's on the phone with another defendant, Mr. Calvar. Happy to give you whatever time you need. Okay, so you just let the court know when you're ready to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would expect it to be about 45 minutes. I'm going to mute myself and turn off my camera.
Judge, before Mr. Calbar goes off, can I just put the offer before the court then as the court inquired previously?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, and Mr. Calbar does have the GBI blood alcohol and toxicology reports. The state, based on the age of the case, Judge, it's a March 2016 case. The state is willing to amend the DUI drugs, marijuana to reckless driving. This is the defendant's first DUI arrest. The state would null process speeding on a plea to reckless driving and recommend 12 months probation, $500 fine, plus the associated court costs, 40 hours of community service, risk reduction driving program, alcohol and drug evaluation and treatment, random screens while on probation, one victim impact panel. And the state would request that the defendant remain on probation throughout the 12 months, but it could become non-reporting. The state would not be opposed once all conditions had been completed.
That's your understanding, Mr. Calvar?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will wait to hear from Ms. Rollston.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. McCutcheon, could you also send me the accusations? I don't have those.
Okay, I sure will. All right. Mhm.
Okay, and let's see. Ms. Helen, you had another announcement?
Yes, Judge, for position 41, we are ready.
Position 41.
Bianca Duval.
What's the announcement? Position 41, Bianca Duval. What is the announcement?
Yes, Judge, we are entering, we are not guilty. We would like to schedule that for a jury trial, Your Honor. And we are also submitting a waiver of arraignment.
Okay, and Ms. McCutcheon, do you happen to have on this case the offer? I know that's I think that's Miss Marshall Story's case. Would you like me to wait until she gets back?
Yes.
You're on mute.
Which position was that, Your Honor?
This is position 41 on the arraignment calendar.
I can look that up. Oh, this is the discharge of firearms. That would be a 12 months to serve plea offer, Your Honor, for Miss Bianca Duval.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
And you're getting her to sign the case management. Okay. And once that's done, she can be.
Sorry, Your Honor, what was that?
You're fine.
Oh, she doesn't need to come up?
She doesn't need to. I mean,
Oh, we're still.
As long as you've explained it to her that Ms. Duval, your case is going to be returned to the division judge or to a division judge, and they will set you down for a jury trial. Okay.
And Your Honor, I have an announcement on position number 30, even though you all may have heard it already. Sorry about that.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with Sergeant Colley, who I believe was also in court today from Zone 5. And we are prepared to issue a null process on that case, and I'll get that over to the court.
All right, very good. Thank you, Ms. Marshall. That's position 30 on the arraignment calendar.
That's correct.
Okay. Court will be in recess until solicitors available. I mean, until a public defender is available.
Good morning, Miss Oja Price. Please check your chat and give your public defender a call. Thank you.
Ms. Marshall Story.
Yes.
I just wanted to remind you, Mr. Thompson is here in court, and he wants to get a copy of that NALPROS. So, as I
Oh, I sent it to Miss Johnson. Did she not receive it? I sent it some time ago.
okay, we're checking now. Thank you.
Okay.
Have it, Ms. Johnson.
My email has I'm gonna get her to send it to Miss James.
Send it to
Miss James.
Okay, all right. Would you mind sending it to Miss James?
Oh, yes.
Sure. Okay.
I sure
Thank you.
can.
I just didn't want him sitting here. So thank you. Mr. Howard has some announcements.
Yes, position one on the Orca B status calendar judge is going to be. So there's another state.
I can't hear you.
It's going to
Position one on the Orca status calendar is going to be a plea whenever the state is ready. We can do that one.
Is the solicitor on the line? Okay.
What position is this?
This is position one on the Orca B status conference calendar. Jermaine Lenton, I believe this is Ms. Gathea's case. It's going to be a plea.
Yes, I am sending, Mr. Howard, can you reach out to the solicitor, or do you want me to just forward your number to her?
Okay. You can forward my number to her.
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
Okay. Give me a second. Also, position two, Chandler judge is going to be free. And is that Ms. Gathea's case also Ms. Marshall's story?
What number is that?
Position two, Isaiah Chandler.
Yes, but if she's busy, I can try to help out.
Okay. So,
okay, so
according to the recommendation that you have in the email, Ms. Marshall's story, that's the agreement.
Okay. So that you're saying that will be a plea?
Yes.
Okay.
So positions one and positions two on the Orca B calendar will be pleas. Okay, whenever the state is ready on positions 1 and 2, if we could go ahead and take those, please.
Okay, yes, Your Honor, I'm ready for position 1. I'm sorry, can you see me?
Okay.
Have
So,
my video.
okay. If we can have Mr. Linton come to the podium, please. Good morning again, Mr. Linton.
Good morning,
You
sir.
can raise your right hand for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, put your hand down. Thank you, sir. Ms. Gathia?
Yes, Your Honor. The battery family violence is going to be reduced to a disorderly conduct and is going to be for 12 months probation. No violent or harassing contact with the victim, Ellis Averill, 12 sessions of anger management, and 20 hours of community service. And the probation will, once all of the requirements have been met, the probation will end.
So there's no further contact. Is there a stay away?
There's actually no further violent, Judge. No violent contact.
No further violent contact?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that your understanding, Mr. Howard?
Yes, Judge, no violent or harassing contact.
Anything further?
The only additional consideration we'd ask, Judge, that the court consider waiving 6 months of probation fees. Mr. Linton has just started working. He's had some housing challenges that he's trying to work through as well, but he's ready to resolve this. We just asked to waive 6 months. We anticipate he'll get it done prior to that so that probation can terminate.
Mr. Linton, it's my understanding that you wish to plead guilty to disorderly conduct. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury on this charge, and that by pleading guilty to it, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody forced or coerced you to plead guilty?
No, sir.
I'll accept your guilty plea. Mr. Linton, as negotiated, I'm going to waive the probation fees while you're on probation to help
Yes,
you
sir.
get and stay on your feet. And when you complete the terms of the probation, it's going to terminate. So the sooner you get it done, the sooner you won't be on probation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Are we ready, Mr. Chandler, position 2?
I just need 2 minutes to finish up.
Okay, that's fine.
Then I'll be ready.
All right.
Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Kelbaugh.
Yes, I believe Ms. Royalston has logged back on, and I have an update on her case.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that she has in fact logged on. I see a Kelsey's iPhone, and she and I had been corresponding.
Are you there, Ms. Royalston?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Your Honor, Ms. Royalston will decline the state's plea offer and request a jury trial.
We'll need for her to complete the case management order, Mr. Kelbaugh. And the case will be returned to a division judge or to the division judge for that jury trial. State has already put the offer on the record here today. Do you have that? We'll get you the paperwork, Mr. Kelbaugh, so that you can complete that, so that we can have that transported also. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I'll wait for an email with the document that I need to complete.
You're going to send it to Mr. Kelbaugh, is that correct? Yeah. Yes, we'll send it to you in an email, Mr. Kelbaugh. So if you can just get that back to the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. May Ms. Royalston and I be excused?
Yes. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you want me to take one? Yep. Okay. I'm doing Harvard. Danny Harvard.
You gonna take Harvard?
Yeah.
And you said the other was
Smith. And Mr. Terry Price. And Mr. Price is on the COD arraignment. Okay. He's position 42.
Okay.
Oh, you got
Smith on this calendar. She was last one. Yes, she's
56.
All right.
Yep. Position 2, Judge. Status conference.
Are we ready on Mr. Chandler?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Chandler, if you can raise your right hand for me. Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. You can put your hands down. It's my understanding that this is going to be a negotiated plea. Is that correct?
Yes.
Ms. Gathia?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, with this one, Isaiah Chandler. He's going to be he's going to be pleading guilty to the failure to obey. It's going to be 24 months probation, a $300 fine, an alcohol drug evaluation and recommended treatment, and any recommended treatment, 40 hours of community service, risk reduction. And if all the terms and conditions are complete in 1 year, the probation may terminate after 12 months.
And the other,
And the,
okay, right, you're going to the reduction to the reckless, correct, on the DUI?
I apologize. I'm sorry. The reduction. Yes, I apologize. Yes, reduction to reckless.
So he's pleading to failure to obey traffic signs, signal, and markings, reckless, and what's going to happen with the obstruction?
There'd be no approach, Your Honor.
Well, the speeding will be no approach.
And the speeding is no approach.
Yes.
And so when you say 24 months, is that 12 months? Are these going to be just consecutive?
Yes, Judge, the agreement was it will be 2 years. However, if he completes everything within the first year, then the second year is terminated. And we anticipate he will be able to do that.
Anything further?
Judge, the only additional, we'd ask that if the court is willing to waive some of the months of probation fees, he does have a fine that he'll need to pay in conjunction with the case. We just ask for some consideration on waiving some of the months of probation fees to help him pay that fine. Otherwise, we'd ask you to accept the pleas negotiated, Judge.
Mr. Chandler, it's my understanding that you wished to plead guilty to failure to obey traffic, sign, signal, or markings, reckless driving, and reckless driving. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol this morning?
No, sir.
You've been represented by counsel. Are you satisfied with your counsel's representation?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial by jury, and that by pleading guilty, you're giving up your right to a trial by jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone force or coerce you to plead guilty?
No.
I will accept the plea as negotiated. Mr. Chandler, I'm going to waive the probation fees while you're on probation to help you get and stay on your feet. And if you complete the terms of the probation within the first 12 months, then the probation will terminate.
Thank you, Your Honor. No, sir.
All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Chandler.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I be dismissed?
Yes, you've got everything you need.
Yes, I have it.
Okay. Have a good day.
I'll
Yes.
send probation
Thank
information.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. The public defender's office is continuing to complete applications, so we'll be in recess. Is Mr. Timmons still on the line with us? Brandon Timmons.
Yes, sir.
Can you activate your camera, Mr. Timmons?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Timmons, I've been informed that you're not going to qualify for the services of the public defender. As such, you have been charged with fleeing or attempting to elude, reckless driving, obstruction of an officer, and false information to an officer. How are you intending on pleading to these charges?
I guess not guilty.
Okay.
I don't have a lawyer, so I guess I got to go with it.
Okay, so you're going to have to, so can you raise your right hand for me? You swear from the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Timmons, you've been charged in case 17 CR 014981C with fleeing or attempting to elude, reckless driving, obstruction of an officer, false information to an officer. Each of these charges carries with it a maximum penalty of 12 months in jail and or $1,000 fine. You have the right for me to read to you these accusations, or you can waive formal reading of the accusations. Which do you prefer?
Say it again, the last part again, sir.
You can waive formal reading of the accusations. If you want me to read the accusations to you line by line, I'm happy to.
Oh, no, I'll waive.
And it's my understanding that you're pleading not guilty to these charges. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Timmons, we'll record your not guilty plea. Your case will be returned to a division judge, and you will get notification of your next hearing date. How are we going to get him the case management order? You have a right to have a jury trial or a bench trial, Mr. Timmons. Do you want a jury trial, which will place you back to the division judge? If you want a bench trial, then I will conduct the bench trial, and it'll be done in the next month or two. If you want a jury trial of your peers, it'll go to a division judge for that jury trial.
Jury.
Okay. And let's see. How are we going to send him the case management order for him to sign and get back with us? Is that how it works? Okay. And Mr. Timmons, if you can put your information in the chat so that we can get you paperwork regarding the case management orders that we're going to have filled out and returned to us, okay?
All right.
You have any additional questions for me this morning?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you, Mr. Timmons.
All right. Thank you. After I send this message, am I dismissed, sir?
Yes, sir. You're dismissed. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Any other announcements, Mr. Howard?
Position 40 is he's not going to qualify for our service. I think he's ready to make an announcement in terms of Eubanks.
Okay.
And then on position number 56, Ms. Smith, she does qualify for our services. And okay, yes, we'll execute a waiver in this on Smith's case. That's what that is, except for
Jury trial?
yes.
Mr. Eubanks?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Eubanks, you are not going to qualify for the assistance of a public defender today. I take it that you're going to enter a not guilty plea. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me? You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give before this court be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can put your hand down. Thank you. Mr. Eubanks, you've been charged in case 21C0B00005 with carrying a concealed weapon. This charge carries with it a maximum penalty of 12 months in jail and/or $1,000 fine. You have the right for me to read to you the accusation, or you can waive formal reading of the accusation. Which do you prefer?
Wait,
How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
not guilty.
You will record your not guilty plea. Mr. Eubanks, you have a right to either have a bench trial, which will be before me on this case, or you can have a jury trial. If you want a jury trial, I'll need to return it to a division judge, and you'll get notification of the jury trial date. What the next hearing will be. Which do you prefer?
Jury trial.
You're going to receive some paperwork from us, Mr. Eubanks. If you can put your contact information in the chat for us, you're going to need to sign that paperwork and get it back to the court, okay?
All right.
You have any questions for me?
No, sir.
So if you go ahead and put your information in, we'll get you, we'll send you that information now. And once you're done that, you can be excused and have a good day. Thank you.
All right.
And Ms. Smith, position number 56, we'll need to get the case management
Yes, sir.
order signed also. Yes, she'll get it to you. Do you need Ms. Smith on the line for anything further?
No.
Okay. Ms. Smith,
Yes, sir.
your attorney has waived arraignment. You'll be set down for a jury trial. You'll be hearing from them and get notification when that jury trial will be, okay?
Yes, sir. So am I free to leave?
Yes, have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Can I? Mr. Mr. Winston Harris, I sent you a chat. Please call me. I put my number in the chat. And also Mr. Garnett, I put my number in the chat for you as well. You would give me a call.
Excuse me, John.
Yes,
Am I good to go?
yes, you're free to go, Mr. Eubanks. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
So you have an announcement, Ms. Helen?
Yes, Judge. For position 31, Annie Harville, we are asking for a one-time reset to April 6th. I will be speaking with him after I've received the discovery, but just a one-time reset to April 6th. It is a plan for a plea, Judge.
Okay. Let's see. And so he does qualify?
Yes, Judge.
And that April 6th calendar is
Oh, you
full.
did say that was
Would it, that's all right. Would it be all right for April 13th?
Yes, Judge, I will inform him.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll reset position 31, Mr. Harvell, till April 13th.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
May he be excused?
Yes. Yes, have a good, we'll see you back on the 13th, Mr. Harvell. You have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, Judge. You do the same.
Thank you.
Wait, someone gave me an offer on Mr. Harville, I can tell you. That is Ms. Stories, 31. Okay.
You have an announcement on 42?
Yes, Your Honor. For Mr. Terry Price, we will be entering a plea of not guilty. We would like it to be scheduled for a jury trial. And we are entering a waiver of arraignment, Your Honor. for Mr. Price.
All right. Mr. Price on the line?
I do believe he is.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Price, your attorney has entered a not guilty plea on your behalf. You're going to be set for a jury trial. The case will be returned to a division judge, and you'll get notification of that next date. Okay.
Okay, it's gonna come in the mail, right?
Yes, it should.
To the address I provided.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You have
So
a
am
good
I?
day.
Okay,
Yes.
you too.
You're free to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Price.
client. We aren't going to be able to reach a resolution on that today, so we would ask that, I don't know, we said for the trial, he's actually just fixing on where it's going to go from here. He was arraigned on a previous judge, it just gets his courtroom, so it needs to be reset where the calendar will be for trial.
And that's position,
That's position 6 on the.
You said Winston Harris?
Yes, on the Orca.
That's position 5.
I'm sorry.
Winston Harris?
Winston Harris.
Position 5 on the Orca v. status calendar.
Okay, I'm looking at, okay, maybe I'm looking at the wrong. You know what, I think I'm looking at my previous, you're right, okay. Yes, position 5.
okay. It's already been arraigned and requests a jury trial. And is he on the line?
Yes.
Mr. Harris? Okay, so your case is going to be returned to the division judge and you'll get notification of your jury trial date, okay? All right, you have a good day, sir. Which positions, Mr. Garnett?
Your Honor,
Mr. Garnett?
I'm having a hard time figuring out what number to dial to talk to my attorney.
Okay. Can you put your number in the chat?
I don't see what a chat is. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
Okay. You mind just giving me your number?
Yes, sir. It's 530
Okay.
403
Okay.
7175.
All right. So someone's going to call you right now, Mr. Garnett. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is how it is. All right. Thank you. And so you have an announcement.
Yes, Your Honor. For position 23, Oja Price, we're just asking for a one-time reset for April 15th. She will be entering a plea, I believe. Position 23.
Okay. Position 23 on the COVID arraignment calendar, OSHA Price, reset until April 13th for a possible plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Price, are you with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we'll see you back on the 13th. Okay, Ms. Price?
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
Okay, I'm going to sound for a few people to see if they are still with us. Let's see, on the Orca B status conference calendar, position 6, Michael Mitchell. Is Mr. Mitchell with us? I know he was here earlier. Right. Position 13, they're talking to Mr. Garnett now. Correct. Position, and just so you know, I've got the announcement on Mr. Mitchell was that it was a public defender case. Okay. But I just think that that was the announcement that was made.
Could we reset him to the 13th?
Are we resetting for the, okay, reset to the, okay. Reset till the 13th. Position 14, Mr. Howard's announcement that this was also a public defender case. So we'll reset that to the 14th also.
Is it the 13th?
13th. Oh, 13th, excuse me. And I think that those are all the ones except for Mr. Garnett that are on the Orca B calendar. On the COVID arraignment calendar, position 39, Michael Young. Is Mr. Young on the line?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Young, have you made application with the public defender?
I couldn't do it. For some reason, it wouldn't let me do it online, so I printed it out and I have it right here.
Okay. So, Mr. Young, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset you until April 13th. Go ahead and get that application in to the public defender so that they will know if you qualify or not. And when you come back on the 14th, if you do qualify, then they'll represent you, okay?
Gotcha.
Your Honor, if you don't mind, what position was that? Is Mr. Young?
Okay, he was position 39.
39, thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Young, if you can, did you hear what Mr. Howard said about taking a picture of the application? If you've already done it, you can send it to him.
In the
Your
email?
Honor, if I may, we're offering diversion. Any way we can work through that today?
We could, but as you realize, we're an hour late for our 11:30 calendar.
Oh,
So,
I realize. Okay, no problem. So that's April the 13th?
right, and I would like to give Mr. Howard the opportunity to explain to him fully what diversion would be.
Okay.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, Ms. Marshall Story. So, and all right, Mr. Young, you'll get
So I will be.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you.
Okay, you're gonna get notification of the April 13th calendar, and between that time, hopefully you'll have an opportunity to speak with Mr. Howard, and he can explain to you what the offer from the state is. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything further, Mr. Young?
No.
Okay. Mr. Howard would like to get your number. Is that all right, Mr. Young?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Would you like to give it to me, or would you like to put it in the chat?
I can give it to you now.
Okay, go ahead.
It'll be 404-933-3403.
Okay. Thank you. You'll be hearing from them. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate you.
All right. You have a good day.
All right, you as well.
Thank you. Let's see. We also have position 45, Michael Robinson. Mr. Robinson on the line?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Robinson, did you make application with the public defender?
Yes, I sent in the application about a week ago through email.
Okay. So we're gonna need you to follow up on that. Mr. Robinson, I'm also gonna reset you until April 13th.
April 13th.
Yes, so make sure to follow up with them. Would you like his number also, Mr. Howard? Can we get your number so that they can follow up with you, Mr. Robinson?
Okay. 470-263-3586.
Okay, so you should be hearing, follow up if you don't hear, but you should be hearing for someone from the public defender's office. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You have any questions for me?
No, that's it.
All right, you have a good day, sir.
You too.
Position 54, Jarvis Griffin. Mr. Griffin on the line? Doesn't appear to be. We are also going to reset him one time until April 13th. And I think that covers it except for Mr. Garnett.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Garnett, want to do a plea.
Okay, all right, so let's see. So that's going to be a plea. And can we take that plea during the next calendar? Would that be all right with you all? Okay, so we'll take Mr. Garnett's plea. We'll have to give him the new additional Zoom link. Is he still on the line here? Okay.
Yes, sir, I am.
Oh, there he is.
All right, Mr. Garnett, we have another court that's going to go on with another Zoom link. We are going to send you an additional Zoom link for you to get on with us for the next court. Okay. And we'll take your plea at that time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have an email address that you can put in the chat for us? Can you just give it to me if you have one?
Yes, sir. It's my first name and last name, Shaquille Garnett, 1979 @gmail.com.
Okay, did you all get that? Okay, we'll send you the link, Mr. Garnett. All right, so if you will log on for that, we'd appreciate it. Let's see. The final thing that we need to do would be to go over the calendars for everyone's benefit. So as soon as Ms. Johnson is ready, we'll start with the Orca V calendar. All the cases that were FTAs, I take it, Ms. Marshall Story, that since this is the second reset, that you're going to be requesting bench warrants on those?
Yes, Your Honor. If bond has not yet been forfeited, because I think many of these were previous bench warrants, then yes, the state is requesting that bond be forfeited and a bench warrant be issued.
And that will be granted.
Thank you.
You need a few moments, Ms. Johnson?
No, I'm ready, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so the Orca V status found position 1 was a plea, position 2 was a plea, position 3, bench warrant, position 4, bench warrant, position 5, jury trial, position 6 was reset to 413, position 7, bench warrant, position 8, bench warrant, position 9, jury trial, position 10, jury trial, position 11 and 18 are reset to 4-6, Jason Jones. Position 12, bench warrant. Position 13 will take a plea on the next calendar for today. Excuse me. Position 14 was set to 413, reset to 413. Position 15, bench warrant. Position 16, bench warrant. Position 17 was reset to 4-6. Position 19 was reset to 413. Position 20 had a leave of absence and reset to 4-6.
What was position 18, please?
Position 14. That was the same as position number 11. He was.
Oh,
reset.
okay. Thank you.
Same defendant. Moving on to the COVID arraignment B. Position, are we doing?
No, we're just gonna reset these. Okay. Sure.
Position 1 for the COVID arraignment B will be reset to 420. Position 2, 420. Position 3, 420. Position 4, 420. Position 5, 420. Position 6 was pretrial diversion. Position 7, 420. Position 8, 4-6, medical. Position 9, 420. Position 10, 420. Position 11, 420. Position 12, 420. Position 13, 420. Position 14, 420. Position 15, 420. Position 16, 420. Position 17, 4-6. Position 18, 420. Position 19, 420. Position 20, 420. Position 21, 420. Position 22, 420. Position 23, 413. Position 24, 420. Position 25, 420. Position 26, 420. Position 27, 420. Position 28, 420. Position 29, 420. Position 30 was Narpos. Position 31 was 413. Position 32 will be 420. Position 33 will be 420. Position 34 will be 420. Position 35, jury trial. Position 36, 420. Position 37, 420. Position 38, 4-6. Position 39, 413. Position 40, jury trial. Position 41, jury trial. Position 42, jury trial. Position 43, 420. Position 44, 420. Position 45, 413. Position 46, 420. Position 47, 420. Position 48, 420. Position 49, 420. Position 50, 420. Position 51, 4-6. Position 52, 420. Position 53, 420. Position 54, 413. Position 55, 420. Position 56, jury trial.
Excuse me,
Alright.
Your Honor. Can
Yes.
number, position 5 and 7, can those be repeated, please?
On which calendar?
Oh, I'm sorry, B.
Position 5 was a jury trial, Winston Harris.
I'm sorry,
No.
the COVID arraignment, B.
Position 7, which one? Position
5 and 7.
5 was 420 reset. 7 was a 420 reset.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, anything further? All right, I will see you all on the next Zoom. I guess right now. Okay.